Oh, balls. Press the wrong button, god damn it. I've had nothing but sagas this evening. You're lucky I'm here. Right, hello, good evening folks. Welcome back to another session of CK2. Hello there folks. Oh dearie me. Okay, so for those of you that are on the Discord server or have missed the announcement, I'd finished work, I did some horse racing, the sun was shining, had a positive day, won some money, did some exercise, and then got into my pyjamas, sat down, loaded up CK2 to start my planning and preparation for the session. And as I was loading it up, I heard a kind of because my window was open because I'd been exercising, and I heard a kind of sound of crackling, a bit of a commotion outside. And I heard it once, and I thought nothing of it because I've got birds in the guttering and stuff, so I thought it was the birds. So nothing of it. Carried on doing what I was doing. No dog barking, nothing going on outside, no whining from the dog. So I thought there's a few birds. Then I heard it again. Bear with me a second. I get my hotkeys sorted. I'm completely convinced. It's how long I haven't streamed. I don't even know what my hotkeys are anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I heard another large crackling sound, commotion outside. So I thought I'd better go to the window and check out what's going on here. What's this bloody strange noise? A little noisy bird. And there was a man. Now you haven't seen my garden, but I've got a top part which is concrete. Then there's some steps, and then on the left there is a kind of a patio part, which is overgrown with weeds at the moment. I have to pull them out. But there's a patio part, which you can only access with a gate, which you can't access with a gate because the gate is blocked because the dog broke it down and escaped about a year and a half ago, so we haven't put a new gate on it yet. But there was a man stood in that patio. Right, so I flung the window open. I said, what are you doing? It went, it looked like he was on drugs or something, I don't know. He was in his late 40s, early 50s, kind of messy hairstyle, had a front tooth missing. Looked a tramp, to be quite honest with you. They're trying to get me, they're trying to get me. And then my dog obviously heard me shouting at the man, so my dog then woke up and was sleeping, because she's old now, bless her. Woke up and then started to approach she can't get into where the man was, but she started to approach the fence. The man saw the dog, he went, turned, and then did a runner, and then rolled over the wall into the next door's garden, crashed through a fence that was kind of on top of the wall, which was put there to stop the dog escaping. So he crashed and rolled over that fence, and then started to make his way towards the neighbour's driveway, which you can't get down. So I then ran downstairs thinking he was going to come out the front way, and he didn't. So I went back upstairs in my pyjamas. I just done my exercising, so I'm in my pyjamas. I went out with bare feet initially, and I thought, well, if he's going to come out, I don't want to be in bare feet. I'm not a ninja. So I went back inside, put my pumps on, went back outside. No sign of the man, so I came back upstairs, and then saw him shuffling down the back garden of my neighbours to the back of his garages, and then I couldn't see him anymore. So I thought, so at this point, the other people were saying, he's tried to steal something. He's tried to steal something. What number are you? So I gave him my number, and then I rang the police because I thought, if he's crouched behind here, I want the police to flipping lock him up. Anyway, so I rang the police, and I'm telling the woman, this man clearly has stolen something. I've tried to steal something in the street opposite. I said there's a burglar alarm going off in the street opposite, so he's possibly attempted to burgle somebody, which is a priority crime. And I said, I've seen the mail, give a description, he's potentially in my neighbour's garden. And it was all very nonchalant. Oh, yeah. And I said, he's damaged my fence, he's rolled over to escape. And, we'll give you a telephone appointment to report the crime of the damage to your fence. I said, that's fine. I'm not ringing to report damage to my fence, love. I'm ringing because I've got a potential suspect in the garden. I've got sight. Well, I've just had sight of, and he's potentially committed a burglary. Are you going to send anybody round? Police? No police came round. I saw the man about 4 or 5 gardens further down. Obviously, he'd slipped down the side of the back hedgerow, and gone back onto the road behind my house, where he'd obviously done something. And it's like there was just no urgency. I felt like saying, "Do you want me to go out and apprehend this fella myself in my pyjamas for you?" No. Jesus Christ, the state of the police. I don't know. You know, if that was me receiving... anyway, that's by the by. So the man escaped, could have committed a burglary or attempt burglary, priority crime, but hey, no, nothing. I was half expecting the police to come round at some point this evening to say, oh, by the way, you know, that person you saw has committed a burglary. Can we take a statement from you? Like, no, you can't, actually, because... you didn't come quick enough, did you? Clearly. Anyway, I would give a statement, you know. I'd give him a cup of tea. Oh, I used to be a police officer, you know, and I'd have been on the case here. If I'd have not been in my pyjamas, I'd have apprehended that man myself. But anyway, so that was that. So then I'm sat down, my mum rushes... My mother, I go downstairs to tell my mother all of this has happened in about the space of 10 minutes. I go downstairs, I said, Mother, she's on her iPad. Some kind of Turkish drama blaring out. I said, Mother, there was a man in the garden. Which, you know, if you just looked outside the patio doors, you'd have seen him. He's broken the fence, tried to burgle somebody in the other street. And she went, has all this happened whilst I've been asleep? So she rushed round to the neighbour's house to tell the neighbours that there's been somebody in the garden. And all that's happening. But I start to then load up CK2. I thought, well, can't do anything now, might as well start to get my session ready. And then I hear loads of sirens. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe the police are coming now. Oh, interesting. It's about 15 minutes too late, but hey, let's have a look outside the window, see what's going on. Fire engines. Oh. Then I see in the distance a big plume of black smoke. Clearly something on fire. So what the hell is happening? This is usually a very quiet area. I've had a potential burglar in my garden, and now something's on fire. Is it linked? I don't know. So that was the drama of this evening, and at one point I thought maybe I'll have to cancel the stream. You know, if the police come knocking, I have to give a statement, or I don't, you know, fire spreads, who knows. But no, nothing. So I've got a telephone appointment on Sunday to report a damage to my fence, which I'm going to cancel, to be quite honest with you. I'm not bothered about damage to the flipping fence. So yeah, this is clearly a terrible omen for the stream of things going badly wrong, clearly. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, you know, as an ex-copper and 6'2", and you know, clearly somebody has stood in my garden and the neighbours were trying, he's potentially stolen something. Thinking to myself, should I? The answer is no, clearly. You don't know what the man's on. Could be on drugs, could have had a knife or anything. Should I have gone out and apprehended this man? Should I have, you know? No, possibly not. Probably not. It's probably the right answer there. No, I shouldn't have done that. But you know, it's tempting. As tempting as it was, had I not been in pyjamas, I may have, but who knows? But anyway, don't worry. I'll report it to my local PCSOs. Actually, I don't have... I still have a couple of people I know up at the old police station. Not without your body armour. Body armour? I don't even have... Do I have anything like that resembles a stick here? I've got some belts. I could have gone out with some belts and given him a good old chastising. And I've got a dog. My dog would have assisted me. If I'd have started attacking the man or tried to apprehend the man, I'm sure my dog would have sprung into action at age 12 with arthritis. It's fine. It'd have been fine. Anyway, thankfully, I'm fine. Yeah, bloody hell. He looks the right state. either on drugs or on alcohol or drunk or something. He was not moving sprightly. He looked off his face. She's a German Shepherd. She's an ex-police dog. I got her when she was 1, and she'd had all of her police training, and she failed the final assessment basically. So she was a police dog, trained to apprehend these kind of people. But you know, her training was 11 years ago. She's probably forgotten it by now, surely. A baseball bat is always a good choice. Here it is. Righty ho, folks. Righty ho. Let's start today's session. So, I haven't done as much preparation as I would have hoped to have done, but I have done some between all this drama. So we don't have to fumble around too much, because I'm aware that we started the stream late because I had things to do anyway. So I want to dive in and get this stream finished for 10:30. So we'll have 2 hours of gameplay by the time I finish nattering on. So let us proceed onwards, shall we? Right. Okay. So we have now taken over Lord Edric the Spider of the Rainwood, age 51, after we lost our beloved Barristan the Wise at age 69. So he lived a ripe old age, to be fair. Recently, at the end of the last session, we have organised a funeral for him, hence why we're in now deficit, because we had to pay for a funeral. We would have it no other way. Cham, you know the rules. We're going to have to start giving you some mute time, I think. We don't talk about football here, unless Leeds are winning. Clearly. Good grief. It was bad enough Hall rubbing it in. I felt like giving him a ticking off as well. You know, as if Tottenham have set the league alight and he came celebrating that they'd beaten us. Well, everybody's beaten us. It's not exactly a flipping achievement, is it? Ah, dearie me. Anyway. Oh, I've had it up to here with football and Formula 1 at the moment. Both sports are completely in my bad books right now. Anyway, let's go. Let's focus on the game, please. Yes, we're on a time deficit. So, yes, we have taken over Lord Edric the Spider of the Rainwood. He's 51. We may not have much time with him, so I'm hoping that his reign will be short, sharp, and eventful. And to our advantage. So I've already done a couple of little bits. So first of all, if you look at the vassal opinion, no vassal opinion. We're not a likeable fella. We've got a hair lip, which is never good. We're cruel. We're shy, so we don't talk to much people. And when we do, it's usually because we're torturing them. We're deceitful, and we're also paranoid. Quite a deadly combination, really. Oh, he's trying to kill me. No, he's not. Well, I'm going to kill him first. But he's not trying to kill you. Well, I'm just going to make sure. Not good. And he's scarred as well, so, you know, somebody that's scarred is also quite a frightening person. So we're not going to be endearing to a lot of people. Remember the umpteen friends that Barristan had? Yeah. Not many friends this man is going to have, I feel. But we're not here to make friends, are we? We are here to proceed onwards with expanding the horizons of the family. And preferably ourselves as well, because, why the hell not? So, yes. So, vassal opinion, the only vassal that likes us is our son Cameron. So I've done some things off camera, one of which was to gift the Blue Grove to my son Cameron. Now, he's not our heir. He's not our eldest child. Sir Brindenmere is. But Sir Brindenmere is useless. A craven. You know. So, as much as we do like him, we actually like our other sons more. And our other son is more competent. So, we're going to give Cameron the Blue Grove because Brindenmere will inherit everything anyway when we're dead. So he shouldn't be greedy. So that's that. We've done that. What else have we done? We've kicked out somebody from our court. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it wasn't. No, Cameron left our court with his wife. Right. What else have we done? We've sorted our council out. So Sir Andron the Jolly was already in our council. There's a semi-decent Castellan. So we give it the job to him. Justicar, Lord of the Rain House. We're going to leave him in position here. We're not overly concerned about that. Master at Arms is our brother, who we like. So we're going to basically leave him in position there. Treasurer was pretty decent, so he's staying. Spymaster we have given to our son Cameron, because he was the best intrigue person, and although not high intrigue, we have insane intrigue, so we don't need a massively high intrigue Spymaster, and plus we can maybe give some pearls of wisdom to our son in all things spy mastery. Bit of a tutelage kind of situation here, potentially. The former Maester has come back into position, so we don't have to send for one, which will cost money, which we don't have, and the Septon that was in charge when our father was here has also been reinstated again, so we don't have to call for one, which again will cost us money. So we have sorted our council quite effectively. Our council is pretty much a council full of pragmatists, which actually isn't horrendous. Minor titles we have given designated regent status. That was another reason for giving it to him, because he was one of the few people that actually likes us in our court as well. Good spot there, Ollie. That did go into the thinking. Lord Cameron of the Blue Grove, our son, who is the Spymaster, who is the Regent, who is also a Sworn Shield as well. Yes, clearly the favoured child. Bodyguard is being kept here. Bodyguard Mayella Buckler. No. No, Mayella. No. We have 3 new Sworn Shields coming, because we are not going to be liked. We are not liked. We're going to upset a few people. Therefore, at the very least, we should have competent bodyguards. So we have got very competent bodyguards using our kind of links, using our little birds, if you will, to... and given that Dawn is our neighbour, we've got 2 Salt Dawnish behemoth fighters with 100 and 105 fighting ability, and 1 Stormlander, I think, with 95. So we have put our feelers out, used our links, and we've got ourselves coming very shortly 3 very capable bodyguards and fighters, and hey, maybe even future people to gamble on in tournaments. Who knows? We need some kind of a money spinner, don't we? And so that's fine. Anything else? We just shuffled around the commanders a little bit, but more shuffling is required because folks, so that's that. We'll get to why in a second. Liege Council, very loyal. This Liege of the Reach is well liked, which is rather unfortunate, but hey, just not the end of the world. So we shall deal with that. Just looking at things such as who the current Spymaster is, for example. We may wish to become Spymaster, which could give us extra insane amounts of plot power against Raymond. Now the dog is barking, and I'm wondering, does that man come back? No, because she doesn't usually bark. I'm sure she's fine. My mother went out. She might be playing with her. I don't know. I've now got a complex. Telling you, if that man ever came back, boy, I would dread to be him, because I would kick his ass. Right, anyway, so 17 intrigue. Septon Thaddeus is the current Spymaster. Not bad, but clearly not 29 levels of intrigue. It's fine. He wouldn't return. He came into my garden because he was trying to escape from his crime. He wasn't after anything in my garden or in my house. So... that's fine. And plus he saw that I had a dog, so he would be foolish to come back again. Hit him with one of my... You know what? That's a good point. Actually, the ones downstairs, there's 2 downstairs that are really big. In fact, yeah, they're about that big. Really heavy. If I clonked in one of them, Jesus, I'd probably kill the man. Anyway, so yes, we might want to become Spymaster. We're not going to make it our ambition, because our ambition is to become Regent, and becoming Regent is much more useful to us than becoming Spymaster. If we could become Regent without becoming Spymaster for the plot power, this is a more useful ambition. So we're going to give it a go first. If we get no fruition out of this, then we might change this to become Spymaster, which might be easier. We'll see. Intrigue focus clearly is a good thing to be on. Spying on the enemy. is definitely going to be needed here, so we're going to keep that intrigue focus. We saw last time that we have killed quite a few people, and we may be killing a few more too, so watch out for that. Military's looking pretty spiffing. Yeah, we'll get to plots in a second. Factions, lots of these loyalists, and that's about it for what I've done off camera. So what we're going to do now to start? Well, what we're going to do now to start is we are going to imprison some people. Because, my uncle, who's tried to have me killed at some point in the past, I'm sure, other family members too, he's a lunatic, he is a madman, he is a dangerous man, because he can fight. So we have a reason to imprison him. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Get him out of the way. So that's him, and he's safely locked away where he can do no harm to me or the rest of my immediate family. Second of all, Beverly Topcliffe, former spy master and our sister, hates my guts. I mean, I kind of like her, so I didn't really want to imprison her. We can ask her to end her plot, but she hates our guts. So, because I kidnapped a relative. It's a reasonable reason to dislike us. And I feel really bad doing this because we kind of like her a little bit, but again, she could be a danger. She's actually quite good at fighting, and she's also a lunatic. So, and we're cruel. So we're going to imprison her too, actually. So, yes. And she's locked away as well. Ah, 2 of my threats gone. Ah, lovely. So that's that little problem resolved. That was the first thing I wanted to do on camera. We have some favours, which we may or may not call in. Now, one of the recommendations was for Robert Karen to cancel the betrothal. They're married now, so we can't cancel that, unfortunately, to try to start pushing his weak claim down here. So that's one thing that we can't do. What's next on the agenda? We don't have any alliances anymore. Having an alliance would be useful if we get into some sort of ruckus, but it's going to be difficult because nobody likes us. Get this, folks. My beloved wife, want to form an alliance because you are also a ruler? Oh, dear wife of mine? No, because I don't like you. If you can't get an alliance with your own wife, there's no point of trying to get an alliance with anybody else in the realm, is there? So alliances probably not going to happen, really. So we'll go it alone. My own wife doesn't want an alliance with me. I mean, flipping hellfire. Maybe I should do something to her. Plot to kill her. How dare you? But anyway, no. Maybe wifey needs to go. She'll be going through natural causes soon enough. She's clearly... Look, our excuse is she's a lunatic, alright? If she had the right mind, she would clearly be lying with us. She's a lunatic. She doesn't know what she's doing. Although we are cruel, so potentially maybe we should kill her. The only issue is, as we said in the last session, she's changed. I think she's changed it, maybe. The succession of the Shipbreaker Bay to seniority, so it's not going to go to Brindamere, so that's a bit of a pain. So I don't want to kill her until maybe she might change the succession law back, potentially. So I don't know, we can't ask her to do that, so hopefully it might happen naturally. Not sure. Okay, so something new for the series. Societies. Storm's End is Storm's End. Yes, it is. Seniority 2. So everything that we strive to get to Brindamere is going to go away from Brindamere, and Brindamere will be left with just not 2 High Lordships as planned, but only the 1 now. So yes, really things took a bad turn over the past session or 2 for the family. So we're gonna have to restore that somehow, and that will be our ultimate goal: is to advance our family's endeavours by hook or by crook, and it will be by crook. But anyway, societies, something new. We haven't had a society before because we've all been too good. All of the Topcliffe rulers have been too honourable, too noble, too well liked to have bad traits to enable them to join such shady cults, such as the Cult of the Stranger. Now, as a cruel man, we are able to join the cult of the stranger. So let's have a look. What is the cult of the stranger? We worship traditional believers of the faith. No, wait, sorry. The cult of the stranger worship what traditional believers of the faith would call the negative aspect of the seven, as they curse their enemies with disease and turn to the stranger, the representative of death and the unknown, to achieve their personal goals. Most unsettling are the rumours that they carry very little qualms in regards to how this dark favour is gained. We're a cruel man. A scheming, cruel man. Let's join the cult of the stranger. Okay, so we don't join it instantaneously. We have to be invited, maybe. We've shown an interest. Sent forth some whispers out there. Cult of the stranger, yes. Put out the feelers, will you? Yes, that could help us in our endeavours. So we are going to show our interest. Right, we'll see what happens with that one. I've never had a society in this DLC. It should be fun. Right, so the only other thing left to do then is to choose a plot. Because what kind of a schemer doesn't open one's innings with a plot? Replace Lord Norman and become regent. Yeah, sounds reasonable to me. Sounds very reasonable. And in addition to that, I'm going to. Can we spy on him? How do we spy on people? Forgotten how we spy on people with our spying thing. Our spying focus. I thought you could just right-click and spy on people willy-nilly. Pray. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll spy on him later if we can. Forget that. We're going to just plot to replace him as regent. I may already be spying on somebody. How do I stop spying on somebody? Stop spying. Ah! I should have checked who we were spying on. Who were we spying on? Spy on Norman. There we go. Spy on him, and then plot to replace him. And then see who wants to join our plot. Anybody want to join our plot? Anybody can be bribed to join our plot? No. Oh. This is not good. This is not good at all. See, nobody likes us. Being an unliked fella is not good. Okay. I don't think it's going to fire on its own. I think we're going to need a backer here. I think we're going to need a backer to get this to fire. I wonder if we should maybe try to become Spy Master first. Take a step. The only thing is we've got to act relatively quickly, because if we do plan to become regent, we have to kill Laurent. Is that his name? To then ensure that a child inherits, so that we can then act as regent. Raymond, not Laurent, Raymond. Old Raymond. Right, so we... Okay. We'll let it roll for a little bit. Let it roll. Okay, so I think we're done. I think we're done. I can't think of anything else I needed to do. Let me just check my little map here. Done that, yep. We'll fathom it as we go along. So basically, I need your brains, folks. Okay? We are supposed to be scheming masterminds. So let us gather our hive minds of all things schemy, and let's scheme our way to glory. If you yourself have enough plot power to be over 100, you'll still need 100%. What, so if it's 100% or more, even without backers, it's fine? Or what do you mean we need at least one backer? What do you mean? Right, I and my trusted Snoops and Sneaks will keep a very close eye on the activities of Lord Norman of Manderford. A close eye indeed. I wonder what secrets he is hiding. We shall find. Some of your kin are unhappy that you have granted the lordship of Bluegrove to Lord Cameron, as they were expected to be granted it themselves. Of Sir Monfred, my nephew, you expected to be granted this when I have sons? Are you stupid? Are you a lunatic? No, you're a deceitful craven fella. Yes, I mean, a good beard. Strong beard. We got a strong beard kind of family. And strong hair as well. Black strong hair. Black is the colour of the top cliffs nowadays. Anyway, yes, you're in prison, so you're clearly not getting anything, you idiot. Ooh! And I apparently was at a tournament at the time. Pentoshi Pale Amber Wine. Ooh. Who won the tournament, I wonder? Okay. We have lost a treasurer. And we don't have very good stewardy people. We have average stewardy people. Average isn't good enough. We need money. We need cash. We need good stewardy people. So again, diplomatic range. Join court, yes, because we can't afford to bribe people even. And rulers, no. And we're going to use our little spy network to fish out an appropriate future treasurer who's going to be quite malleable. I mean, he is ambitious, which is a very minor problem. The Reach, we had links to the Reach. We had an ally in the Reach at some point. So we'll bring this fella along. Let's get him to be the new treasurer here. And we're going to spend lavishly on food because it's my father's funeral, and clearly we're going to be in debt for a long time. But hey, lots of thieves' guilds, quite appropriate, I think. Okay, one back, that's what you meant. Perfect. Oh, but you were going to come in the first place, you idiot. What's made you change your mind? You oaf. Right. Now, he's a family member. And I hate him. And I'm sure it was him that plotted to kill me before in the past, right? Because he plotted to kill my father's child, which was me. So, oh, have a dark room. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Welcome to the court, my treasurer. Welcome to the court. I'm going to appoint you the Lord Treasurer, actually. May you be very competent and bring me much tax, because if you don't, I might fire you. Because we need money, urgently. So bring that money forth very quickly. Ah, gracious invitation, Ethan Yenoralt of the Yenoralt family of the Stone Dornish people. With your 100th personal combat skill, I want you to be my bodyguard. Yes, I do. Thank you very much for coming. Long may you enjoy. Did he just bring an entourage of people? Yes, bring down the entire family, why don't you? Oh, hello, Sir Andrew Wardrobe. Wardor. I thought he said wardrobe. With your 105 fighting ability. Yes, come forth and become my bodyguard. Yes, come forth. And tournament extraordinaire. I have found out nothing new and useful about Lord Norman of Manderford, but as my shady informant pointed out, there is nothing preventing me from making a stuff-up. The bigger the lie. Yes, he dresses as a woman. He dresses as a woman. What kind of a regent is that, I tell you? Back our plot to kill Beverly Topcliffe. We don't want her dead, do we? No. I know we're cruel, but she's in prison. I mean, how much more cruel do we want to be? We're not really that bad. Sunspear, trial by combat. Very good. Very good indeed. Right, okay. We're making positive steps. Look at that. Minus 66 now. We're in the right direction. Okay, so this is the funeral feast all of these people have attended from around the realm to say goodbye to the much beloved Barristan. The Tawny of Greenshield. Oh. You see, this is now a problem, because clearly we want to bet on this, but we have no cash. Now, I don't think we can place a bet with no cash, or can we place a bet with no cash and go deeper in debt with an IOU? We're going to go anyway. I will attend. It shall be entertaining. It could be a money spinner. Who's my 105? Bodyguard man? Where is he? I have one slot spare. Oh, he did come. I thought he said he wasn't coming. He said I can't leave, my liege. Well, clearly you can, you fool. Are you to get confused with your 95 fighting ability? Clearly no brains, all brawn. I'm not coming. But you're here. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, just hit people. If you see somebody coming towards me, just hit them. Yeah. Very good. Right. Where were we? So, who's my 105 man? It was Mr. Wardrobe, wasn't it? So, Mr. Wardrobe is gonna be my... What was he called? 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 Where's me weapon that we named after him? Hollow! The Gold Hollow fella. What was he called? That's Sir Wardrobe to you. Maybe we can sow descent in Lord Norman's courts and build spy network there, or Highgarden. Maybe we could. This is what we need to start thinking. Robert Cameron owes us a favour. Council is discontent. Commander of the Rainwood. Oh, we need another commander? That shouldn't be difficult. We've lost a commander. My son is commander. No, you're not, son. You're not a commander at all, are you? Clearly you're not. We're going to bring Stone Dornish man in as a commander. My son's going to hate my guts. I've given him nothing. Can I be regent? No, your brother's going to be regent. Can I be bodyguard? No, your brother will be bodyguard. Can I be commander? No, some random Stone Dornish person can be commander. What can I do? You can just sit there, child, okay? Just sit there. And don't talk. But I'm 31. Right. Both of these are pretty able. We'll go with Sir Wardrobe. We can't push his claim. I don't know why. If you look at weak claims, we can't seem to push his weak claim. There is a female ruler there, but we can't push it because I think he's in her court now, so we can't push it, right? Is that how it works? Basically? Because he's part of her court now. In fact, is he betrothed to her? No, he's not. He's betrothed to somebody. Betrothed to her sibling, right? Yeah. I don't think we can push his claim. I might be wrong. Yeah, we can't declare war. Right. A very bustling court with lots of people that don't like us, so we could tip some people out eventually, but we've got bigger things to worry about right now. So we have our bodyguards in place, we have our commanders in place, we're going to a tournament. Let's see if we can bet on the tournament with no money. Because maybe if we can, and we can win money, that might write off our debt. Or put us deeper into debt. Seems my father's habits have rubbed off on us. Right, okay, so whilst that's happening, we don't have long with this fella. So I kind of want to ensure that we are doing things swiftly, which means pausing to think, to do the thing, so that time isn't ticking away and we're losing valuable time with this man. So do apologise for this. But we need to sort this problem out here, because we ain't clearly becoming regent at this moment in time, because we don't have anybody that's going to join our plot. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to abandon this one, and start from the basics. Maybe we're jumping in too high. So we're going to go to become Spy Master instead. And then see if there's a plot to become Spy Master. There we go. How's it? The plot power is even less for this. But maybe people will join. It says possible plot power 50, so no. This is not looking good. Oh, he could be bribed at a whopping 3%, 6%. This is even less likely. More people could join it, but this is even less likely. Oof. Oof, this is not good. Right. I don't think it's going to make a blind bit of difference, but I think maybe we should send our son to build a spy network over in the Reach. Something like that. I think that's probably best for now. So we'll put the whispers out there. We're spying on the Regent just in case he's got anything that we can unearth to sully his name. And we can't change this ambition now. For 3 years. We might put this back to become Regent, you know, because it seems to have a better chance of success. Right. Is there any council position where we might be able to replace the person? Then we can get favours owed to us from the council. I think he's going to have to put us on the council. I mean, look, he's got too many loyal people. I can't see him removing any of them. There's no vacant positions. We could try to fabricate a treason on the advisor. That might have him sacked, and we could become an advisor, potentially, in the open position. It's the only angle in I can see, unless we plot to fabricate a treason on somebody where we have a massive chance to do it, and try to become a different position. For example, we can plot to fabricate a treason on the Septon. Which are going to not help us. Lord Admiral, 75%. Spy Master, not very good. Treasurer, 113%. Castellan is a pretty high up position, 96%. What's our next best stat? Marshal. I mean, the ship person doesn't require a stat, does he? The Lord Admiral. It's only 75% though. Justicar, Chief Treasurer, or Castellan? Yeah. Well, clearly this plot isn't going to fire, so we're going to cancel this plot for now. Do you know what? We need to... Let's just give it a blast, shall we? Where's the council? Let's give this a bit of a blast. What we're saying here? Advisor 87, Master at Arms. No, it wasn't him, was it? It was Justicar. What's our? Yeah, I think we'll go with. Should we go with Treasurer? Should we try Treasurer? Let's try. There's bloody right buttons here. Fabricated treason. I quite like the thought of being Castellan. Although, what is it? Treasurer gets us to embezzle money. I think Castellan's like the highest position, you know, kind of like the hand of the king kind of situation going on here. But yeah, Master Treasurer would enable us to... And it's over 100% already. Let's aim high. We can always abandon the plot if it's not looking likely, can't we? But we've got 96%, so we need like one backer, really. Just one backer would do us nothing. Not on your Nelly. Not on your flipping Nelly, pal. Okay, let's try Treasurer. This is us just putting our feelers out, basically. Okay, we can get one backer here. We can't afford one backer right now, but we could if we had some cash. We've got quite a few here. So I'm thinking Treasurer. Plot to replace. No, there's no... Oops. So, let's just double check. Making sure that we're not missing a trick here. Where's Treasurer? Plot to fabricate treason, that's about it. No plot to replace. So we'll go with fabricate a treason here. We're going to, just in case somebody comes around to our way of thinking, we're going to auto-invite. We need one backer, it's over 100%. And this is only to open up the prospect of a position becoming available. He's not forced to give it to us. So this is a far-fetched situation, but it's all we've got to work with at the moment, because it's proving rather difficult to... you know, kind of orchestrate the machinations that we need to get into the positions that we need. Let's carry on for a bit. Ooh. Joffrey Waters, my courtier, has complained about the food. Have you now? Get out of court then, Joffrey. See ya. Nobody complains about food at my father's funeral. Bye. Idiot. Summer is nearly at an end, and so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time with food from throughout the Rainwood, including boar, gooseberries, berries, salmon and lobster, brought to Amberley. As part of this, you must decide how much of the harvest is set aside for winter. Why is my father's portrait here? We need this harvest now. No. Yes. This makes starvation in Amberley during a harsh or normal winter 3 times more likely. No. We want food now. We just had a feast, for heaven's sake. And it's the cheapest. And winter's coming. People are gonna starve. Oh, how the people are seriously mourning the loss of Barristan right now. Who is this new ruler? A cruel man. The funeral. Yada yada yada. We've had many funerals now, but basically we put the stones on the eyes, we say a few words, the people are mourning. The people are seriously mourning. People loved him. I mean, we're probably shedding a tear. We liked him as well. He was our friend for many years. Hello, Hauler. Oh, I'm doing fine. It takes a lot more than a fire in the distance and a man in my garden to throw me off my game. Anyway, so it is done. We have buried our father. God rest his soul. Uh-oh. He's created the title High Lordship of Dragonstone. Who's it given it to? Have you given it to anybody yet? Ooh, not yet. Is he going to give it to anybody? I don't know. Representatives. This man has representatives? It's probably some of his old mates from the Amber Company. Requested an audience. Upon meeting with them before the court, you hear they are offering to pay ransom. 75 gold! You can... Yeah, bring him out! Bring him out! Bring him out now! As long as he so honestly declares that he will not fabricate any claims against me ever again. Otherwise, I will imprison him and execute him for treason next time. Tell him. Tell him that. But give me your 75 gold first. Thank you very much. Fantastic. And then stick him in prison again. And he's excommunicated. This is heinous. But we're cruel, and he tried to kill us in the past. Oh, I feel so bad. We're not evil. Oh, this feels so wrong. If we were like a really maniacal evil person, then maybe. I mean, I know we're cruel, but there's cruel. But we're a scheming person. We're a master schemer. This feels like a master scheme. Yes, I shall release him. Give me your money. Oh, he's coming out with a smile on his face. Oh, thank you, nephew, thank you. Thank you for that 75 gold. I'll now take you completely back U-turn and right back into the cells. What do you mean? Ah! Maybe he'll give us more cash. Oh, we've got to do it. Sorry, we're cruel. If we'd not been cruel and just a schemer, it wouldn't have happened, but we're cruel. And it's been a long time since I played a cruel ruler. I'm going into overdrive here. I can't believe we've just done that. We've just taken the man's money for ransom and put him straight back in the cells. That's horrible. He don't know whether he's coming or going. We're going to... Do you know what? Do you know... Talk... No, we're not going to go... too much here. But what we are going to do is we are going to use this. I was going to maybe put him in house arrest, basically. There we go. We'll put him in house arrest, okay? We're not going to go completely insane here. So he's basically paid 75 gold to go from the oubliette to the house arrest, okay? So he's not paid for his release, he's paid for kinder surroundings. That's how I'm seeing this. So we'll put him in house arrest, and we should be happy with that. So we don't feel quite so bad now. I don't feel quite so bad. So essentially we have used... It does, yeah, because it does feel a bit bad, but ultimately... But it's not beyond the realms of possibility, though, is it? It's not. You know, pay for the ransom and then decide, no, I'm sorry, I lied to you. Aha, bye. Back in the cells. So no, but it's essentially paid to be released from the oubliette and placed under house arrest. So it's a money spent to increase his comfort, which I think is more than reasonable. And if it happens again and we are offered a ransom again, I don't think we will be, but if we are, then we will take it and then release him, because I think it's a bit wrong to keep doing it, just in case it is a bit of a kind of a glitchy type thing. But anyway, my son Cameron has failed to display their full prowess and has not even got round to the final tilt. So poor showing from my favoured son. It's a bit disappointing. As is my nephew. And you wanted to be given lands and titles? Baloney, I say. Dog's barking again. Bear with me, folks. I have got a complex about this now. Because she never barks. Instead of sleeping. God bless you. Right. Oh, we could send him to the wall. We've not sent something to the wall yet. Can we send him to the wall? That's a good call, actually. Can we send him to the wall? How about Beverly? Send her to the wall as well. Do you need anybody, any female fighters? Move to dungeon cell. Throw an humiliate. We can exile. Does exile send them to the wall? I don't know. Visit chambers. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. If it was a female prisoner, you could go and visit their chambers. Oh, that is horrendous. Oh, I'd struggle to do that even with a very evil person, to be honest. Right. If you exile, you can send to the wall. You need to put him on trial. Oh, you have to do it through a trial. He's not having a trial, he's in house arrest. He's going to stay in house arrest for the rest of his life. The world is a dangerous place, and devious plots are everywhere. Rumours have reached you that some people are conspiring to kill your son. Who is conspiring to kill my son? If I find out who it is, there shall be trouble. There will be trouble. Oh, hang on just a second, folks. We're no longer in the red. We can afford to bribe some people to join our plot for treason. Yes, excellent, excellent. We shall do that when we have about 20 gold. The first day's jousting in... Just remind me, will you? The first day's jousting in Lord Jafer's tourney is complete, with many lesser riders having already been eliminated from the competition. Now, over the coming days, the remaining men shall compete in the final lists, tilting until only one champion remains. Can I place a bet? I have cash, but I don't have a lot of cash, but I'm going to try to place a bet. Sir Andrew Wardrobe is in the tournament. Mr. Wardrobe, wherefore art thou? You are my cash cow, Mr. Wardrobe. Come forth, I think I have a proposition for you. I want to make a large bet. I can go into debt by placing a bet. 9 to 1 are the odds. I think I'll go for a medium bet, because that'll still give us 180 gold if we win. And 9 to 1 doesn't scream being the favourite, does it? And we don't have a lot of luck in tournaments. Even with people with 105 fighting ability, he'll find a way to lose somehow. So we'll try a medium bet. If he wins, the next tournament we do a large bet. The smuggler's ring has been destroyed due to my great diplomacy skill, apparently. What great diplomacy skill? With that scheming and that intriguing and that much of a genius master schemer, that we have convinced the game that we are good at diplomacy. He really is something, isn't he? Okay, so I have placed my bet. Let us enjoy the tourney. My snoops overheard Lord Norman of Manderford as he told shocking lies about his rightful liege. I should inform his Lord Paramount straight away. Yes, besmirch the man's good name, and then maybe he shall remove him as regent and put me in his place as the man who revealed it to him. My brother, Lord Elquist, was paired with Lord Glendon Blackbar. After many tilts, Lord Elquist was eventually unhorsed. Didn't he do really well in a tournament before? No, it wasn't. He must have been another family member. Was it me? Yeah, it was me. At the regional tourney, second place. I seem to remember in the last session or session before last, we had a family member get to the final. It must have been me. But now we're over 50. We seem to be no longer be able to partake in tournaments. It happened to our father, and we can't enter this tournament either. So I'm wondering if it's a cap on age. Maybe. I think if you click on Raymond, you can resign as commander too. Am I still commander? Oh, I can resign as commander. I don't want to resign as commander, just in case it ticks him off. So until we have a position that we're happy with, such as, I don't know, regent, treasurer, spymaster, we shall at least be commander. Kind of feel it gives us a little bit of an in to the affairs of things. We've got reason to be in his court, although not on the council. We can still kind of keep an ear close to the ground, if you will. Although, you know, as his commander, we are not going to lead armies. Whenever a war crops up, we'll come up with some excuse as to why we can't fight. Oh, I've got a bit of gout, mate. I've got gout. I can't walk. Oh, so sorry. But you can ride a horse, can't you? No, I can't. I've got an injured shoulder too. Raymond doesn't like us. That's a problem. We're a schemer. Let's sway him with our low diplomacy. This could end badly, but hey. Let us sway him. Anything else we can do to make him like us? We can't pay him because he's a Lord Paramount and would be very expensive to bribe. So we shall have to use our natural charm as a shy person. Like I say, hopefully that we can sway him with other means, because clearly we're not good at diplomacy and we're shy. So, and he's ill as well. So maybe we can use some kind of machination to get him to like us. Oh yes, of course, council members can help. Of Good call, good call. Improve diplomatic relations. Mr. Justicar, who's not very good. This might be a cause to appoint a better Justicar, who's going to actually be successful in doing this. Like the riverman here, Mr. Wendell, with his 23 diplomacy. Yes, I think that's correct. The only reason why I'm inviting people willy-nilly at this point is I'm likening it to the fact that we are such a massively intriguing person that I think we would have so many links to other people that we would be able to get them here. So we are inviting a very competent Justicar, and we shall hope that they can sway Mr. Raymond to see fit to see us as a useful person that he might wish to have in his council. And if we put him in the High Garden, maybe he might be able to improve diplomatic relations with other people that are on the council. Although technically speaking, probably not. Even though technically speaking they're there, I think you would have to take them to their home province. Sir Andrew Wardrobe wins his first tilt. Our bet is still alive. Oh yes. Get in there, Mr. Wardrobe. Ooh. Are you going to like us a bit more because we have brought this to your attention? Grateful and upset about the evidence. What are you going to do about it? Use it to blackmail him out of a factionalism? No! Remove him as regent, clearly. You can't have a man as a regent who is a scheming so-and-so. Clearly. Right, Mr. Lord of Rainhouse, you don't like me anyway, so you're fired. You're fired. Sorry, buddy. In my best Vince McMahon impression. Right. Angered your court. My brother is angry. Brother, shut up. Do not meddle in what you do not understand. There are things you do not understand, brother. Okay. To High Garden with him. Right, so we've got him. Improving diplomatic relations, hopefully with our liege. And meanwhile, Sir Andrew wins round 2. Oh, come on, Sir Andrew. Are you my new cash cow? Are you my new Willem? Willem of Gold Hollow. I've remembered his name. Sir Willem of Gold Hollow. Are you my new Sir Willem? Will you live down in the history books and have a weapon named after you? We could call it something to do with the wardrobe. I don't know. So yes, clearly. Can Raymond be incited to revolt or have treason fabricated, causing chaos between him and the king? He's a crown loyalist. Let's have a look. Request excommunication. No, that's a no-go. Plot to kill, plot to kidnap. Plot to kidnap. Let's kidnap him. Interesting. No. The coat hanger. Yeah, the coat hanger. There you go. He has to win the tournament first, clearly, before we start naming weapons after him. We might actually rename the sword rather than craft a new one. Sir Ediston Bulwer and Sir Arthur. Sir Andrew has won again! So who's won this one? Sir Edison has been declared the winner. Is he a good fighter? 70. Ah, you're no wardrobe, are you, pal? You're more of a chest of drawers. Okay, so who's won this one? Sir Edwin Bushy has won the day, and he's 90. He's a tournament winner ×2. He could be the biggest threat to Sir Wardrobe here. You dare oh, is he interested in coming to court? No. Limited Realm Authority Law. Has that gone up or down? Good news. Believe it! This was to be my cash cow! Oh, it was the semi-finals as well. Sir Ed... You! You won the ton! Oh, God. I should have you killed! Oh, Smuggler's ringing Amberley. And he's off to Lord... my capable bodyguard has gone to Highgarden. You traitor! See if I had any more reasons to hate that man. Raymond. Okay. His last 46 gold. Okay, so as I said, if he was to come again, we will accept. We will let him out. We will not imprison him again. I don't know if this is a glitch, but Chariot Works doing well. Happy days. God. Need another Sworn Shield. Right, well, we shall do without for now. We have got some capable fighters here, so we're not going to go forth for another one just yet, but... Raymond attempted to prison the regent, Norman Butt. Oh, was that who it was? Oh, he tried to imprison... oh, so he can't be the regent anymore, surely. Can we see who the regent is now? I don't think we can we? We could see it before because I could try to become regent in the plot, so that's how I knew it was him, but... how do we see who the regent is now? Oh, what factions are you in? What factions are you in? Oh, Liege Loyalist. To me. Ah, good lad. Oh, we've gained yet more intrigue. We're now 30 intrigue. And yet, with our 30 intrigue, we... Oh, hang on. Okay. Ooh! Lord Norman has ended up in prison, so there's no point spying on him anymore. So we have well, no, we were orchestrating incite revolt against the spy master, right? So this has happened naturally. Oh, it says who the regent is here. Oh, that's his regent, not the king. Who is his regent? I want to see who the regent is. King Rogar has got a portrait now. He looks a bit gormless. A gormless man with 170,000 men at his back, I suppose. Better not insult him to his face. Right, so he has been in prison. So that is interesting. Let's remove that for a second, and let's remove that for a second, and let's remove that for a second. I know about all of these. I don't care for these. We'll leave that for a second too, and we'll leave that as well. They're annoying me. Right, so we've got cash. Let's see if we can fire this plot. We don't need anybody that's particularly high plot power, so let's pick a nice cheap person to send a gift to and have them join our plot. A Septon that is kind and patient and a bit selfish. Have him join our plot, see if we can fabricate evidence of treason, and see if we can replace as the treasurer. If he indeed is still the treasurer, he may not be the treasurer anymore if there's been a slight shift. Lord Niles, is that him? Yep, that's him. Oh! Oh, perfect! That's a good start. It was actually fake information you made up about Norman. Oh, cripes, I forgot. Yes, it was the fact that we were spying on him, and we told Raymond that yes, he was. That was it. That was it. Very good. So it was our fault that he got sacked and imprisoned. Trouble is, can we pounce on that now? If only we could. We can't do it now, you see, because we've changed. Okay, it's fine. Lord Paramount Raymond likes us not at all, but we have improved relations slightly due to my Justicar's skill at making Raymond see the fact that I am really not the monster I have been portrayed to be. And he's done it again! I knew there was a reason I brought you to my court, sir. And charity's going well. The people will come round to love me as they did my father. Look at that, the courtiers are beginning to come round. Still a few that don't like me. The vassals? Okay, so things seem to be going in the right direction. We could spy on Raymond and pass information to the king. Do we wish to do that? That could cause a rift. The king might strip him of the Stormlands title, right? What do we think about that? Seems like something we might want to do. We're the commander, after all. There's a reason why we have stayed being the commander. To be close. We ain't getting regent or on the council anytime soon, so we have to be creative here. We have to think a little bit outside the box. Let's see what the king thinks of Raymond's slanders. Yes, there is a risk he will catch us, but we've got 30 intrigue. Surely not. Let's see if we can get the king to do something about this man's immense power. Yes. Maybe we should start trying to get on the king's good side. Do you like us, Mr. King? A little bit. I think I should start to sway the king at this point. King, oh king of mine, I have always liked you. I think you should give me the Stormlands. Clearly I've brought this evidence to you, and I have your best interests at heart. I will be a staunch ally to have. Right, let us see if we can find something. Dig some dirt. Dangerous faction. It's not a dangerous faction. It is a dangerous faction. Lord Elquist for the Rainwood. My brother. Oh, you really don't want to go there, buddy. You really don't want to go there. Oh, Lord Grants, the man who we sacked. The man who we sacked is taken umbrage at being sacked. Oh, you sack me? How dare you remove me from the car? I shall deal with this as I'll show you schemes. Right, pal, let's not have this happen. Let's not have this happen here. You will not be doing this at all. For a start, what can we do here? Oh! You can change characters. How does that work? You can change characters at will? Probably only landed family members, so you don't game over yourself, right? But that's interesting. So, like, for example, that is very interesting. I don't think we would do it. I don't think we should pick and choose who we take control of, to be honest with you. But it is interesting. Right, we need to figure out what we're going to do about this. Our brother was forced into it because of a favour. Right? So it's not his fault. We're not blaming him, even though they don't like us. We're not blaming him. We're blaming this man. This man who we sacked, who is Lord of the Rain House, clearly instigating some kind of plotty here. So we have to deal with it as we know how. Now we could kill him. We could kidnap him. We could fabricate treason, which gives us a valid reason to imprison him. Interest. I think fabricating a treason is a little bit better. Although we'd have to imprison him, and he could escape. But if he escapes, then you can't do two plots at once. Yes, the other plot. We can cancel that. This is more pressing, I would argue, than becoming spy master. This is a bit of an issue. if they rise up against me, that could be a problem. So we need to deal with this quickly. So let's end this plot. Oh, 2 people have joined this plot now. Yeah, this is not a priority right now. Let's abandon this and switch to priority number 1. Which is dealing with a problem vassal. So let's show folks how we deal. Well, we won't be showing folks anything because this is a behind the scenes thing. But basically, we're going to fabricate treason here. This man will be a traitor. We will strip him of his title legally, and then we can gift it to somebody that we like. This is better. This is a better idea. We can gift it to another son. That'd be a good idea. Can gift it to our incompetent son and heir. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. So, treason. Oh, Cameron. Beloved Cameron. Ah, yes, Cameron. Me and you, Cameron, shall concoct a scheme most foul. So there's my son who is commander, bodyguard, this region, spy master, who we are teaching the dark arts to, is helping us out here. Which is quite fitting, really. And what's happening with this society? Why have I not received anything yet? I mean, we haven't advanced that much time. We shall see what happens here. Right, let's get this problem sorted. So we're spying on our liege in the hope that we can dish some dirt to the king about him. And now we are trying to... Do we have to press this, or is this auto fire? I think this is auto fire, right? I can't remember. Can somebody remember if this is auto fire, or we have to actually do something? We've got one backer, over 135%. Is that enough? I seem to recall we Googled this last time, and it was... I think we've got our answer here. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Lord Paramount Raymond, and now often stands guard outside his door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? Fair enough, gold, he might be persuaded to get rid of Raymond violent. We're not plotting to kill him, are we? Why are we trying to kill him? We're not trying. We were just spying on the man. Well, we do want him dead. This could be. This is fortunate. This is clearly fortunate. We were just spying on him, and apparently a young soldier has offered to kill him. No, this isn't Lord of Rainhouse. This is Raymond. This is our liege. This is why I can't understand it. This is how has this happened? Yeah, exactly, Raymond. By some miracle, we have stopped using our powers of intrigue. We have found somebody willing to go that step further to kill him without even plotting it. We just wanted to spy on the man. Expedient indeed. Have him dead. Using the power of our little birds. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. We've got him killed. Inadvertently. I don't even know my character's own powers here. He's killed him. He's arranged for his death. Bye-bye. Okay, first step achieved. Right, let us reset here. Let us get a breather and see what we need to do next. Okay, in disguise, I like this. In disguise, I meet up with my friend Lord Paramount Raymond's burly armsman and his shifty-looking associate at a run-down tavern. Grinning, he recounts how they stabbed Lord Paramount to death in his bed. Oh, what an unfortunate way to go. I hand them a very small bag of coins. How many times am I going to do that? I need to resort my hotkeys out. Right, I'm gonna go get my dinner. We're gonna then take stock of what we need to do next. Oh, this is good. 15 little poxy gold coins to kill a Lord Paramount. Bloody hellfire! This man has a. I'm telling you, I'm just so gutted that he's 50. He's 52 or whatever he is now. That we've only got him for a short time. Because, we could cause some right chaos with this character. Anyway, back in a second. Okay, folks, sorry about that. Just got my dinner. And on the menu tonight we have mashed potato, with butter and cheese in, creamy and delicious. Some baked beans with cheese in, and from Aldi, chicken and chorizo kebabs on a skewer, which are delicious. So I shall be devouring that very shortly. But it says, look, outside, I order my guards to tie up loose ends. Now, I read this as that the... what loose ends are they tying up? Are they killing the guy that killed Paramount Raymond to ensure that he doesn't blab? But it says, I meet up with my friend. Or is it friend in inverted commas, as in, you know, just somebody we've used to get a job done? Died under suspicious circumstances. Is his name added to my kill count? Yes, it is. Oh boy. Right. Okay. So we need to take stock here of what's happening. We killed the duo after we paid them, so they wouldn't blab. Yeah, we really are a scheming, cruel son of a gun, and I love it. There's always something so satisfying about playing an evil... Well, not evil, that's a little... But playing a character that's not goody two-shoes. Ever since I started LPing and my very first evil character, Bob, in Fallout 3, I've always loved playing nasty people. What does that say about me? I don't know, but anyway. Ah, dear. Escapism, I call it. Because I'm very goody two-shoes in real life, you know? It's good to be nasty. Anyway, we are still in exactly the same position, technically speaking. But the Stormlands has been weakened. Not the Stormlands, the Reach, rather. The Reach, the man in charge of the Reach, or should I say the boy, Lord John the Harelip is regent. Now, could we replace the regent when he's actually regent? I kind of want to get this done first, ideally. But the strength of this has gone down. He's no longer joining the faction. Maybe he's got wind that we weren't happy with him. Right. So you can try to put yourself on the throne, buddy. It's not going to get you very far. Okay, so let us stop this one now. It's like a merry-go-round of plots here. Let's see what else we can do. Lord Robert's treason, incite to revolt, treasons, revolts, rescues, killing. What? Rally support amongst the other vassals of the Lord Paramount Simon of the Reach in an attempt to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of the Stormlands. God willing, you may day become their new liege. Ooh. Ooh, indeed, ooh. This is something else. This has never been available to us with any ruler. This has got to be a no-brainer. This has got to be literally a no-brainer. What's there to lose, right? What is there to lose? Do we have any backers? Osric, Lord of Carhold from the north, calling him my mother's Northman. We've got a Pentoshi lady of Norvos. This is all going to cost money, by the way. We've got Lord Paramounts, which will cost an insane amount of money to bribe. Ah, nobody is willing to join at the minute. Okay, we're going to need some backers, and backers that are not going to be too... He's dishonourable. Okay, 33 gold isn't bad. That's not bad. And I ain't bothered if people find out. We ain't bothered whether they're drunks, whether they're dishonest, whatever. We don't care. We don't care. She's 80. So he will come for 33. So Carhold is definitely in. What about Willowwood, a riverman? Willowwood? 68. He's a bit greedy there. We're going to attempt to send a gift to a Lord Paramount. Okay, we've got another one here. We've got Harrenhal. So we've got Harrenhal and Carhold can join. He's not too bad. And as we get down and down... North clans. What the hell are the North clans going to do? Yeah, we'll send a gift to the North clans. He only wants 15. See you later, Cham. Lord Arthur of the North clans. Hey. Why? The High Septon's even willing. Oh my God, what is that? Let's bring the North clans in. Just because we can. Come on, North clans. Oh, this guy is going to be cheap as well. He's only a mayor rank or whatever it is. Okay, so we've got a few people. So we can. I don't know what is the firing here. We've technically got one backer and over 100% plot power. Can this fire now? I mean, we're only fabricating a claim at this point. Don't forget that if we go to war with this kid has got to have a lot of men. So this is only a little part of the equation. We're going to have to then start to muster some stuff together. He wants me to be the spy master. Of course I will, child. Of course I will. Oh, you can find no better spy master than me. Oh my God! Everything is falling into our lap. I don't even know what I'm doing. You fire this oneself in the decisions menu. Okay, decisions menu. Wherefore art thou? Fabricate a claim. So we need a plot power of greater than 75% and 3 backers. Or this one, which is 100% plot power and greater or equal to 5 backers. I don't have the diplomacy for this one. So I have to do this one. So I need 5 backers and 100%. No, I need this one. I need this one. I need 5 backers. It's just jumped up to 471%. Okay, plot power's not the issue now. The issue is... Oh, because I'm the spy master, that's why. Oh my God. Oh, the power. I have the power. I have the power. I have all the power. What can I do? What can I do? Right, maybe more backers will come now that I'm the spy master, maybe. I don't know. Any more people that want to change their view? Okay, I need 5 backers. 5 of the cheapest backers that we can possibly get. I need money. Do you think I've got time to get you married? I've become spy master. Hang on. New ambition time. Regent. I want to be regent. Oh, I got to cancel this off now. Because we could plot to take over as regent. We haven't invested anything into this apart from this guy's 15 gold. We know we can do this, but if we become regent, which we should be able to do now with our position as spy master, we can we can do stuff to strengthen our position so that when we do get this claim, we've got more men to use in the battle for the Stormlands. For the top one, it's only one of those 3 lists you need, so you need 3 backers. So for this top one... Okay, so you reckon because we have 75% and 3 block backers, that will override the one that says all of the following must be true. So it's basically one of the 3 chunks must be true. Is that right? The Lord Paramount at the moment must be about 12 or 10. 10, he's 10 at the minute. So we get a bit of time as we get a good 4, 5, what 6 years as regent. I think we need to cancel this off. And I think we need to become regent first. See what we can do as regent to further weaken his position, strengthen our position, and then gather a few more coins, and then do this. The only slight risk to that is if we die. If we fabricate this claim and press this claim, we might be able to pass it on to our offspring. If we don't fabricate the claim and die before we get to doing it, then we've lost this chance, because this is not a claim that comes around willy-nilly. As I said, all my previous rulers have not been able to do this. So this is quite rare. Okay, we haven't lost. We can always restart this, and the same backer should be available again, I hope. You only need 3 anyway. So let us see if we can plot to become the regent. Only 60%, even a spy master. Now that's interesting. 73% there though, and she can be bribed, and she's cheap. Oh, you're cheap, my dear. How I love a cheap backer. Yes, I do. She's a spy master of Tumbleton. 2 spy masters together. So 73% to my 60 with 1 backer. Should that fire that? That should fire that, right? Let's get 15 gold and see. So we invite her, we'll have 1 backer, we'll have over 100%. That should be... It's probably triggered with a thing, isn't it? With a decision, maybe. Who are you? What do you want? Do I know you? Support me by voting with me on the council. If you agree to do this, I will henceforth owe you a favour. The Septon. No, I don't want a favour from the Septon. Although that could have been a mistake. Maybe we do want favours from everybody on the council. Someone wants to kill my wife. I want to kill my wife. It's nothing new. Generosity abound. Yeah, look at this. We need to we need to be striking while the iron is hot here. We need to replace this regent quickly. This regent seems to be doing things that we're not happy with. He's dishing out vassal contracts, transferring vassal contracts. That could be our job. Oh, what's that you say? Do you need a hand? Divvy up some titles and stuff? I can help you with that, not a problem. Not a problem at all. You do hear that the Topcliffs are a prominent family in the Stormlands nowadays. Clearly, we're a safe bet. We're a safe bet to rule our half of your lands. We say through gritted teeth. Right, let's pause this now for a second. Let us retreat back to the intrigue menu. Go back to the 73% lady. Give her a gift, or as I like to call it, a wee greasing of the wheels, and have her join Oh, and all the while my... Oh dear. The Vale Lord Paramount has died. Yeah, all the while my Justicar is making this little child see that we are a benevolent ruler. Look at that. Opinion of me 37. Very good, child. You clearly know which side your bread is buttered. Look, he's over his vassal limit too. We need to help him with this problem. We need to clearly assist. He's struggling as a 10-year-old to run this massive realm of his. You little clubfoot inbred Jew. I've got a hair lip. It's two decrepits together. Well, for one decrepit to another. Hello, Jack Rose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Yes, right. Now, how do we deal with this? Dickon Hightower. Okay, very good. Issue ultimatum to Lord John. Lord John, demanding you step aside, plead case, or duel. Oh, we're a fighting man. Maybe we should duel him. Is Lord John a fighting man? The hair-lip... No, he's not. I think we should duel him for the regency. He can't back down. If he backs down, he loses. He has to fight me. This surely is the surest bet to win this. I challenge you to a duel, Lord John. Your honour demands you accept or step aside, for I should be the rightful regent. I am the more competent fella here. I have the good of this realm at heart, whereas I hear it on the grapevine that you seek to see the downfall of this young ruler. Take advantage of his vulnerabilities. How dare you? In a desperate effort to save his skin, Lord John has decided to abdicate the position to you. Of course you will. See sense, man. All right, so another twist in our favour has occurred, and we have now become the regent of the Reach. Oh, well, that was easy. No kidding. Grant self liege's title. Oh, God! Oh, I'm feeling the power, baby. I'm feeling the power. Oh, yes, indeed. Right, now we have to take another check now, because I've never done this before. I've never had this situation where I've been the regent and I can divvy titles at my will. So we have to get our head around this now. But before then, I'm going to have to eat my dinner. So I'm going to mute myself whilst I'm just looking around the menus a little bit and eat some of my dinner. And then we shall play out some more schemes. And of course, he's got a younger brother who's 10 years younger. So if exactly, we could kill this little child and continue our regency a bit longer if necessary. I know it, isn't it? Just one session, everything goes all well. The next session, it's calamity and catastrophe. The beauty of this game. So very much Game of Thrones, isn't it? So much, you know, some episodes you're jumping at your seat, you're cheering, you're like, yeah, get it, kill him, that bastard. And the next one, you cry your eyes out because your favourite character's been slain. Oh, right, anyway, let me just finish my dinner and I'll have a poke around the menus to see what I can do as regent. Feel free to advise me as well whilst I'm chomping away. Right, folks. I have, I've eaten my dinner as much as I can. I've obviously left some because it's a bit too much. But anyway, so there's a bit of weirdness going on, I've noticed here. Because if we highlight our name, we are down as the Lord of I can never say this one. Lord of Shipbreaker Bay, which clearly we're not Lord of Shipbreaker Bay, because that would be somebody else, clearly. That was my brother. Doesn't he have Shipbreaker Bay or something? Parchment? Where's Shipbreaker Bay? Isn't that like a High Lordship? It's a High Lordship, right? Oh, because we're the husband of the lady. That's... Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I keep forgetting about that. Yes, very true. She is the lady of Shipbreaker Bay. So we are the lord by marriage. Ah, okay. Makes sense now. But yes, okay, so that's that little bit of weirdness that I thought. I was looking at it thinking, we're not the lord of Shipbreaker Bay. It's a bit confusing. But we've got the situation here. So this is interesting. So I don't know how this is going to work. So we've got Dragonstone, right? Which Dragonstone, I think, is Dragonstone like... So by de jure, right, Dragonstone is... Where are we? Let's do Driftmark. De jure, Dragonstone. So yeah, so Dragonstone is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah? Which is actually Crownlands, to be fair, but nonetheless, at the moment it's ours, so we take an interest in this. So basically it's all of this. Now currently, let's take it off now, de jure. This is part of the High Lordship of Dragonstone. These are the High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay. This currently is Dragonstone. And he is the High Lord of Dragonstone. So he's got currently these two, and not these two. Which makes sense because these two are owned by my wife, technically speaking. No? Where's my wife? There she is. So yeah, so technically speaking, she owns them right now as a liege of those. So that's why there's a split there. So it would be quite interesting to give this to her as well, technically speaking, because we can grant ourselves this title, grant ourselves the Lordship of Sharp Point. We can't hold it, of course, but we could then give it to my wife, who is about to become our ally. Not that it makes much of a difference, does it? If we were to rise up against our liege, I don't think she could help us as another vassal within there. But it kind of... it neatens things up a little bit. It brings 3 parts of the Dragonstone under one ruler. Kind of. So I'm kind of thinking, you don't get a massive penalty for it, do you? -10. Okay, for 60 months, but -10. I mean, we could offset that with some Justicar smooth talking. I mean, the child probably doesn't understand the imbecile that he is. Providing it's primogeniture succession on that county, if you care about that, you may just want neater borders. What, this being primogeniture? It should be, right? Sharp Point, yeah, primogeniture. Although, actually speaking, if we grant it to her, High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay is actually seniority. And then when she hands it to somebody that's not of our family, they're not forced to be in cahoots with us. So actually speaking, considering she's an old bat as well, maybe it's not the best of plans. I mean, taking that away from him, he only has 2 lordships. Is it going to weaken him that much to do this? We can't keep this. Oh, but we could bring it under... We could bring it under Rainwood, couldn't we? We could bring it under Rainwood instead. It would come under Rainwood until we give it away to her to transfer the vassalage. So if we take it and give it to Brindamere, for example, shut him up a bit, we'd have this as part of our land, which would give us a little bit more to play with in terms of vassal levy size. It's weakening him a bit further, undermining his authority. It doesn't achieve a great deal, but I think it achieves enough for us to do it. And I've never done it before, so let's give it a blast, shall we? Somebody else is not going to like us. His mother, Lady Taisha, will be unhappy as well. Boo-hoo, Lady Taisha, boo-hoo. But this is by rights mine. By whose right? I don't know, I just made it up. And it should be Stormland rather than Reach. Yes, it should, exactly. Well, it should be Crownland rather than Reach, but at the moment, yes, since the days of when it was ripped over to us, it's been ours, and it should be remaining ours. So that means that there will only be Sweetport Sound that answers to the king as the Lord of Dragonstone, because he created it, or his predecessor did. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. Let's do it. Let's grant this title. Do it. We have a new title. Our domain is too big. Yes, it is. But hey, Sonny Jim, fancy a title? Fancy Lordship of Sharp Point? Course he does. Course he does. Let's give it to him. There we go. So we've got who needs borders? We've got the Rainwood, we've got the Parchments, we've got a little point up there. Exactly. It's closer to Amberley than it is to Highgarden. Alright? Ships belong here. We can get there quite quickly if necessary. Your liege's council is discontent. 3 characters owe us a favour. Right, so we have ripped apart one of his... Can't do it again, can we? I'm taking Highgarden from you too. That's a bit too obvious. Right, so we have taken away one of his counties. He's got 1 county left. And a regent who is, well, shall we say, out for himself. Right, we need to tick this on so that we can succeed with this plot. Fulfill the ambition. Pause it again. Oh, boo flipping who? Dickon the Mad is still harping on that I'm not giving him land. You expect to be given the land. I can't believe you're an idiot, man. You're an absolute fool. Do I look like an idiot? Do I present like an idiot? Have you seen what I have achieved in my rule so far, boyo? What's next on the agenda? Right. Fall in love? No. Daughters? No. 5 children? No. See our house on the Iron too much. Gain an honorary title or build a war chest? That would open up options for us to embezzle funds, maybe, or to put pressure on our vassals to give us money. I mean, we're cruel. They don't like us anyway. You need money to make money. You need money to raise armies against your liege if you're going to fabricate a claim on the Stormlands. We need money. Right, vassals, you're in for a hard time, I'm afraid. Needs must round here. It's time for me to build a war chest. So let's just see this for a second. Oh, son, what does it give you an option, or is it in the intrigue menus? Extort subjects. There you go. We can extort. See what options lie before you. Do we want to tick off our subjects just yet? I mean, we're trying to, improve our reputation a little bit, It says, see what options lie. I think if we click on it, it probably will give us some options rather than us instantly go out and start squeezing them for cash. Can anybody confirm? Before I do it. In the meantime... Oh, I've lost it. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost it, folks. I've lost the option to create... fabricate... Oh, why? It's not even on the list to fabricate a claim on the kingdom anymore. Is it because I'm the regent? Maybe? I think it's because I'm regent and technically running the kingdom, maybe. No, it can't be. Or can it be? Because it's not even greyed out as an option. It's not available at all. It's because I'm regent. Ah. God. Okay. So we've become regent. As regent, or maybe it's because because when I cancelled it and before I became regent, it was still available again. So it's not because of that, because it was available after I'd cancelled it. I saw it. I think it's because we're the regent. I think it is. I think it's because we're the regent. It must be. This is a game mechanic thing. I'm tempted to save it and resign as regent if you can. Can you resign as regent? Well, I don't think you can. Can we step down as regent? So becoming regent may actually have hindered us here rather than helped us. I mean, we have taken one bit of land off him, fine. We can't divvy up titles because he's not over his domain limit. So being regent right now doesn't seem that helpful to us unless other options do become available with the development of time. He's never going to be over his domain limit, to be fair. Any dragons yet? Still that dragon egg. Oh, this is a pain. Let's just tick it over a few more times. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because we just finished a plot. I'm clutching at straws here. So this is the new Lord Paramount of the Vale after the other one died. This is Osric II, who's also got cancer, so he won't be long for this world, will he? Unless you chop your balls off, pal. It's the sacrifice you must make. Oh ho! Want an alliance? Of course you do. Wise choice. Aha! Alliance! Of course you do. Wise choice. I've got 2 allies now. Look at that. Of course you do. Of course you do. Oh, Tory time! Ooh, Tory time! Maybe it's money making time, or maybe it's not, because we never win money at tournaments. Assign a guardian. It's going to upset him. He likes us quite a lot. Oh, I like him. Yes, because he's stupid. That's why I like him. He's pliable. Opinion of me, 37. Okay. I don't know what now. I shall attend the tournament. Yes, I want to bet on it. Thank you. I seem to be in good fortune. Let's see if that extends to tournament betting. But you can do Palace Coup. Where's Palace Coup? Did you see Palace Coup? I didn't see Palace Coup. To do Palace Coup, I have to create a faction, right? I mean, we haven't looked at factions. Would anybody be willing to join a faction for me to be on the throne now that the imbecile is in charge? I mean, if they see that I'm an effective regent, I haven't been regent for long enough, but you never know, do you? You never know. How do we put... Oh, we can't put ourselves on the reach because I don't think we have a claim, right? So we can't do that. It's only people with claims that can be put on, right? I could do an overthrow, though, but that doesn't really serve much purpose. How does this work? You can't just randomly put yourself there, can you? I don't... So Quentin... I don't think we're going to be seeing our names on there anytime soon. Right. So we could depose him. What does that do? Abdicate in favour of his heir. No. Crown loyalists. No. Overthrow the monarchy of the Stormlands. What? Members seek to foster to abolish the monarchy and abdicate in favour of a new republic. No, that's not what we want either. You could refuse to step down from regency and stay in power. Oh, that's an interesting option. We could ride it out and see what happens there. Gain tyranny. I'm not above a bit of tyranny. I'm not below a bit of tyranny. Sorry, I'm not below a bit of. People want to see him as a tyrant. Fine. Okay, so Ellen can be put there. My daughter-in-law. I've got a daughter-in-law who's got a claim to the Stormlands. Just looking for our little house symbol to see whether or not I factor on it. I wouldn't factor on it because I don't have a claim. What about Lady Joanna? Where's she gone? Oh, no, but she's old. And it's... although technically speaking, if we were to put her back on the throne of the Stormlands, it would probably change all of her titles back to primogeniture because the overriding title of the Crownlands is primogeniture. So that could be an option to help with the succession law as well. I don't think anybody's going to join that. I mean, that ship has sailed, but I mean, if I was going to put anybody in play here, it would be her. Brindamere doesn't have a claim because his mother hasn't died yet. Who is Ellen Baratheon married to? Who's Ellen Baratheon? Right, let me just quickly see if Joanna's on here. Yeah, exactly. It's about Brindamere here. I mean, he's going to get a claim anyway, so I would kind of... I'm trying... I mean, ultimately, does it really matter if it is seniority? I don't like the flipping succession law. The reason why there's so many people is because there's people here with claims to the Reach and there's people with claims to the Stormlands. So there's two sets of claimants here. Not claimants. People with... Yeah, claimants. Yeah, claimants. Wow, this is a lot of people. I don't think she's on this list. There's that many names, I may well have missed her. I have never ever seen this many people in the faction menu. Never. Oh, she's there. There she is. Oh, oh, bloody hell. So there's the Reach and then there's the Stormlands as a separate entity. So, if we were to... Right, where is she gone? I've lost her again. Right, okay. So if we do that... I mean, ultimately, people should well join this. I can join this for a start, right? Oh no, I started it. You idiot. Right, okay, let's start again. So we've started this 14% with us. I mean, technically speaking, the Stormlanders now. Do they like? I mean, we don't have to press this. I'm just kind of putting the feelers out here. What have you removed me as? What have you removed me? He's removed me as the regent. Has he? Yes, he has. This is not a bad thing. I ripped one of your lands away from you. I have no more purpose to be your regent anymore because I've just realised that it sucks. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything in my power to remove you from your throne, you little snot-nosed punk. Now, I'm no longer regent, and so I can now fabricate my own claim on the kingdom of the Stormlands, if I so wish. I mean, Brindamere is going to have a weak claim, which will be pressed if we died anyway, because he's a kid ruler, so we could press a weak claim. But, you know, why would we want to press a weak claim? Why would we want to wait? As a gameplay, we want to wait because, hey, my son's going to inherit, so we're going to be in control of the Stormlands anyway. But this is this man. He wants to be in charge. So he wants his own claim. And hopefully we should have at least one backer now because we paid for one. Where is that one backer? Oh, if we auto-invite, they should come, right? There's 2 people coming now. Oh, we need to buy one more. Oh, you want to remove me, do you? Oh, you remove me. You'll see how big a mistake that is, buddy. We've been spared again. I don't think we could step down as regent. I wanted to step down to see if we could do our own claim again, and we can, and he sacked us. After we've already ripped a land away from him. Once again, it lands in our lap. A session of good fortune, I feel. Oh dear! Oh, he's revoked it! He's revoked it himself! I don't believe it! But he's put Walter Estamont on the throne of the Stormlands. Why? Why? Is this Cape Wrath? Were the Estamonts Cape Wrath? Those people that are constantly at war, constantly causing turmoil, and you've given it to him? Oh, well, at least we don't have to meddle with the child anymore. Right, stop this, pause this. It's 22:20, and I know it's been a shorter session, but it seems like this is a good place to end this. I like to end sessions at nice, neat bits, and this is a neat bit. We've just had our faces slapped because we're quite a prominent, we're the most powerful family here now, surely. We were the most powerful vassal in the Stormlands, I'm almost certain. We must have been, right? Or second most powerful. Why have you not given the Stormlands to... Oh, I'm not. Oh, I stand corrected. Silly me. I'm down in 4th position. Right, we're going to stop this faction now. Ooh. Or should we continue it? No, we're going to stop it. We're going to stop this faction. We're going to take stock of what's happened. Hello, Rune Mappler. The stream is finishing, and it was a good stream. It was a fun stream. Lots has happened. But before we go, we're going to just check a couple of things. Push your honest faction now. We may do. We have just removed it for now so we can take stock of exactly what's going on. So we don't longer have to meddle with Lord Paramount Simon. He's been spared. His life has been spared. Because at some point he was going to die, we were going to go to war with him, or something was going to happen to him. But now he doesn't own the Stormlands. You're no longer my problem. So enjoy your vassals, you imbecile. I now turn my attentions to, technically speaking, people that live so close to us. So tantalizingly close. Of course, the capital of the Stormlands has moved to here too. So here's Estamon with 16,000 men of the Stormlands. That's not a lot of men. And we could, with her and us and maybe a couple of other faction members that join, cause this man some problem. What is his vassal opinion? Pretty decent. That's going to be an issue. It's going to be a slight issue. Is that actually? Not a massive issue, a slight issue. Why? Because we're a scheming swine is why. And by hook or by crook, I will do you over. If only it's to spy on you and start to spread rumours to the king that this man has spat in your face. You've granted him a title and he's he's pissed on your kids. Is what he's done with his slanders and treasonous talk. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. So there's things open to us here. The heir is Lord Gladden of the Stormlands. So he's got kids. His kids. There's loads of Estemonts here. There's no mass killings to do stuff here, so we're going to have to get our thinking caps on now, folks. We have the Stormlands back. That's a positive. It's a positive. But we now have a new family to deal with. The Estemonts, I'm sure we might have had alliances with them in the past, but these guys, like Cape Wrath, always at war with somebody, always causing grief. We're not happy that this family has been chosen over our family to rule, so, we're now basically rivals, and we'll have to deal with him. So there he is. There is Paramount Walter at the moment. He's called the Rash. He's a drunk, brave, kind, shy, wrathful, paranoid. He's a duelist. He's fat, and all the rest of it. There's his stats. This is who is ruling us right now. This is who will be ruling us. Gladden. 15 fighting ability. Father's not bad at 75, to be fair. So yes, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do. Let's see what plots are available to us that might give us some food for thought here. Nothing, just plotting to rescue, plotting to kill. As you will notice, nothing here in relation to fabricating a claim on the Stormlands. So maybe that was only available to us actually in a rare occasion because the Stormlands was part of the Reach for a short while. Now that it's not, it's been removed possibly? Not sure, but maybe that's it. But there's nothing in there. Just plot to rescue and plot to kill. None of those plots are going to help us. I mean, these might change once we've ticked the time over a little bit. You never know. So plots aren't available. Factions potentially are. And certainly murders and all the rest of it will be available too. So yes, next session, folks, we have to see where we're going to go next. Yeah, and of course we can extort some subjects if we need a bit of cash. And we've got a tournament to go to and do some gambling. So lots to kick off the next session with, but also lots of planning to do because we are 52, haven't got much time left, and it would be nice before we pop our clogs if we can use our intrigue to put ourselves on the Stormlands. Our son is going to get a claim. My wife has had a claim. My wife screwed it up. My son is going to get a claim. He can do with it what he wants, but ultimately we want it for ourselves. Yes, we do, and we're capable of getting it. Yes, we are. Right then, folks, thank you for watching this evening. I hope you've enjoyed, and for your participation, thank you as always for your tips, help and advice at parts. Next session of this, I put my thinking cap on. Sunday, and then Monday will be something else. Maybe we'll finish off contraband police or something. But anyway, go forth, take a breather. I need a cup of tea, as is usually the case after one of these sessions. Digest what happened, and then go to bed ultimately. But enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you are, and the rest of your week. I tried to get some F1 up before the weekend, and some contraband police as well. Keep us ticking over nicely. But yes, until next time, folks, the plots and the schemes will continue on. Bye for now.